What is up, guys? Randomonium here with your Week 5 Fantasy LCS roster management. In this video, I'm going to break down who I'm starting for all my fantasy leagues and why I'm starting each player. I'll go over who I'm going to be trading and just discuss general strategy for Week 5. So I've got 6 fantasy leagues I'm a part of, and I'll just go through each one of them very quick. So for my first fantasy league, it seems like I have a pretty strong team. I think I can make a couple trades that'll probably improve myself. I'm definitely going to look at. Let's see. Let's just look through real fast and see if anybody pops out. Well, Fox is definitely pops out there, and Kabi. Those are two that are available right off the bat. For top lane, I seem like I'm pretty good with Steve and Odo. For jungle, I've got Meteos and Sven. That's fine. Trashy's getting slightly more points, but I'd like to keep Sven. Or mid lane, Fox is available. I already have Pobelter, and then I have Huhi way down here, so I'm probably going to pick up Fox. And then we look at AD Carry. I have Wild Turtle and Steelback. So Steelback hasn't performed that well recently. He did have a very good week 2, if I remember correctly. Yep. But then week 3 and week 4, he has not performed very well. And actually, Kabi's done better than Wild Turtle in both week 3 and week 4. So I think that he's a good pickup for this week for me. And then for support, I have Adrian. Yeah, I'm going to keep Adrian. I'm not going to get rid of him. So if we go over to the trade tab, for mid lane, I'm going to pick up. Well, I could pick up Sencooks, but I think Fox is a better pickup. For Huhi. And then for AD Carry, I wanted to grab Kabi. So I think that's pretty good. And then if I go back to my roster, just run through real fast, look at the historical. Steve's actually been doing really, really well. HGK has Origin and Rockhat this week. And Shaka has Vitality and Unicorns of Love. That is very interesting. Very interesting. I think actually I'm gonna go with Steve this week. I think that he is a slightly better pick because I do think that Chocolate can beat Vitality and Unicorns of Love, but they will be close games, so he should get some decent points. For Jungler, Cloud9's got a tough week. Liquid and Immortals, and then Svenskaren's got CLG and Phoenix. I think that TSM's gonna run over both of those teams. So I think that Meteos is going to wind up probably getting more points than Sven. For mid lane, I'll keep Pobelter starting. I'm going to keep Wild Turtle starting, I think. Actually, if I start Kabi there, then that'll diversify my team a little bit more. And then go to Flex Pick. Fox is probably the best choice here. Yeah, I think that's good right now. I might substitute back in Wild Turtle because Splice has a very interesting week going up against Unicorns of Love and Vitality. I think that they can win both those games, but it's going to be close. I have a feeling, so I definitely think there's more risk there having Kabi in there. But I'll leave that for how it is right now. I might change things later depending on how my opponent is playing. For my next fantasy league, let's see, I've got Expect and Steve. I'll probably start Steve there. I have Trick and Meteos, well that's fantastic. Those are both two really good guys. I have Fox, okay, I'm fine with that. Freeze and Vander, okay. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Um, let's see if there's anyone that I can get that stands out that looks good. The first person looks like Keen, Sunstar, Apollo, Laud, Trashy. Don't think there's anybody that I'm gonna swap out on this team. Yeah, I've got Steve and Expect. Okay, that's fine. I think Expect's gonna do better in the coming weeks. And then for jungle, yeah, Meteos and Trick. Okay, can't do much better than that. Mid lane, Fox obviously doing well, and then Huhi. I could probably get somebody better than Huhi. So the question is, do I want to keep Huhi and possibly trade him for Keen? I don't know, because Apex has some pretty hard weeks coming up. I feel like Counterlogic Gaming is getting better and better, and they hopefully by the end they'll be as good as they used to be. So I probably will hold on to him a little bit longer. And then for AD carry, I have Freeze and Piglet. Do I want to drop Piglet? That's a very good question. Because Fabi's been starting over him. We don't really know what the status is on Team Liquid. I'm probably going to hold on to Piglet. But if I was going to pick up somebody, if I was going to trade Piglet away, I'd probably pick up Laud. I feel like he is got the most potential out of who is left available. And then for support, I have Vander, that's fine. I could pick up Spraddle, but I mean, I think Vander's fine. Um, yeah, I mean, I could always pick up Spraddle later on. So I think that this is a pretty good lineup, the way I have it right now. The only question is Piglet going to start? And it doesn't, I haven't seen anything that said he's going to start, and Fabi started the past 2 weeks, so I'm going to keep him on the bench for now. All right, let's move on to the third fantasy league. So definitely have some changes I could make here. We're definitely going to start Odo. Trick versus Yankos. That's an interesting one. I'll probably just start Trick. I think he's probably the safer pick. Got Phoenix and GBM. I probably can pick up somebody better than GBM for mid lane. 80 carry, I've got Laud and Zen. Okay. And then Vander is my support. Let's see who I could pick up in a trade. Seraph and Odo. I could pick up Wonder. I'm fine keeping Seraph for right now. Trick and Yankos. Yeah, I'm fine with that. And then for mid lane, I could pick up Keen. I could pick up Senkux. Senkux is probably a very good pickup because Splice has got Unicorn's Love and Vitality this week. So I'll probably drop GBM because he still is underperforming. Pick up Senkux. And I think that Senkux will actually have a better week than Phoenix. So I'll probably start him. And then for AD carry, I have Sven and Laud. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still not sold on Giants yet, so yeah, that's fine. And then support, Vander. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to pick up Senkux. I'm going to drop GBM. And then I'll go back over to my roster. I'll substitute in Senkux. And then I think we are good. That's a pretty well-balanced team as well. I've got 2 H2K players, 2 G2 players, and then I've got Envy and Splice. Okay, I like that. All right, fourth fantasy league. Ray's been actually playing really well. If we look at the stats historically, Yeah, he's actually beaten Odo 3 out of the 4 weeks. However, this week Apex has Immortals. Okay, that's difficult. So it looks like Ray is definitely a riskier pick, but he could definitely get more points than Odo. But Odo's kind of the safer pick this week. For jungle, I believe the Trashy's been outperforming Yankos pretty much every week. Yeah, he has. And actually, Splice has a pretty good week, so I actually think I might start Trashy over Yankos this week. Bjergsen, yeah, definitely gonna start him. Wild Turtle, alright. I've got Kabi as well, so that's good. That's a good flex pick. And then Vander. Okay, so let's see who we can pick up in a trade. So if we look at the stats, top lane, yeah, as we said, Ray doing really well as far as points, and then Odo's down here. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then I've got Yankos and Trashy. Okay, yep, and Trashy has been outperforming Yankos. Mid lane, I have Bjergsen. Who else can I pick up? GBM is way down there. Wow, there's not really anyone available, unfortunately. The only other people that are available are Betsy and Knight. And they're all very inconsistent, I guess is the right word. So I might be stuck with GBM for a little bit. And then for AD carry, okay, that's fine. And then support, that's fine. I mean, I could pick up Spraddle, but I think that the Vander's okay for right now. So looking back, yeah, definitely going to start Copy. Okay, I think that's good. That's a good matchup. Get 2 people from HK, 2 from Splice. Okay, that's good. 5th league. Should be able to do something better than this. Yeah, I'm going to start Steve. Definitely going to start Trashy. Got Phoenix and Perks. Sunstar. Okay. Should be able to possibly get somebody better than this in a couple of the positions. The top lane. Steve and Odo, that's fine. Then I have Trashy and Airwalks. Probably grab Gilius. Yeah, probably grab Gilius. I think he performed pretty well last week. I guess not. Alright, mid lane. I have Perks and Phoenix. Only other people are Knight or Betsy. I think I'd rather have Phoenix than Knight or Betsy. 80 carry. Wild Turtle and Sunstar. No one else really available. That kind of sucks for me. And then for support, I've got Adrian. That's fine. Spraddle is available, but I think I should be fine with that. Alright. So I think I wanted to drop Airwalks. Airwalks has been kind of a liability. And I think I want to pick up Gilius. And go back to the roster. Question is, do I start Sunstar at flex? Or do I start Phoenix? So let's go back to stats. Look at both mid and AD carry. We'll look at just people that I own. Week 4, Phoenix was the top point scorer. Week 3, Sunstar was. Giants is going up against Rockcat and Fnatic. Liquid's going up against Cloud9 and Envy. Ooh, those are tough weeks. I think I trust that Giants will beat Rockcat. And then Liquid could really go 0-2 this week. I think that Phoenix is a pretty risky play. So for right now, I'll keep Sunstar in, but I'll have to think about it more if I'm going to put in Phoenix or not. And then for the last fantasy league, let's see, I've got Harang and Seraph, okay. Yankos Gilius, Pobelter Betsy, Sven and Freeze, and then Spraddle. This has been kind of a rough fantasy league for me. I got Seraph. I could pick up Wonder. Yeah, I'll probably pick up Wonder for Parang. And then Jungle. Trashy's available. The Yankos and Gilius are pretty good too. Mid lane, got Pobelter. I could pick up Senkux. I'll probably do that. And then AD carry. Sven and Freeze. I'm fine with that. And for support, got Spraddle. Okay, that's good. So let's see now. Yeah, it was Wonder that was doing really well, wasn't it? Yeah, so I'll do Wonder for Parang. And then for mid lane, drop Betsy, pick up Suncox. And that looks pretty good. Go back to roster. I think that Seraph's actually going to do well this week because they're going up against Echo Fox and Team Liquid, so he should be able to do well. But as far as... So the real question is, do I want Freeze or Pobelter? Definitely Pobelter. Alright, I think that's about as good as it's going to get for that fantasy league. So anyway, that's my 6 fantasy leagues. If you guys have any questions on your fantasy leagues, let me know. This past week was kind of rough for me. I wound up going up against a bunch of teams that had Fnatic players and Unicorns of Love players, which both did fantastic in week 4. But hopefully week 5 will be a lot better. But yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content on the channel, please subscribe. This is Randomonium signing off.